you guys are having trouble finding beating the imposter as, normal or phantom or shapeshifting, here are some clues of hints and tips of what you need to do. Oh yeah, I'm playing as catnap, by the way, so yeah. So if you're playing as an imposter, your first thing is to do is that you can vent in front of people as long as it's engineer roles. But if communications is sabotaged, engineers cannot vent. Only you can vent. Do not vent in front of anyone if communications is sabotaged. For the phantom way, make sure that no cameras are on. But I'd recommend to not go in any camera spots. So what I would say is that you should probably do... what you should do is that you can either lock the door and turn invisible. If someone sees you, then you immediately need to kill them immediately. If there's a body there that you killed, then you're apparently screwed. You can vent while invisible, and yeah. You can even go on an admin map while invisible too. But you can't kill while invisible. Your most variable way is to not be seen is turning the lights off and go invisible. And then once you go down the vent, you'll just watch everyone and then kill immediately. If your cooldown is about to run out, I recommend you to enter the vent and then wait for the cooldown to be done. And then it will immediately show that you're normal now. No one So, I recommend you to go in communications. Do not stand against the wall. People will definitely see your shapeshift bubble edge. So, I recommend you to turn off the lights and close the door at the same time. You have to press it as very fast as possible. You have to time the fast speed correctly. If you do that, the lights and the door will be closed. Then, if someone else sabotages before you could do that, then it's still safe as long as people don't see you. You can act like you're doing a task here too. So I recommend you go shapeshifting in this place and you'll not be seen. You can also do it in the cafeteria. Just as you can do it right here, as long as the lights are off. It's more safer that way. You can do it in a hallway where there's no vent. But I recommend communications is the perfect shapeshifting area because there's no vent there. But we're not done yet. We're going to the next map. Mario HQ is a map full of places. For example, you can shapeshift into any place, which is here. You can shape where I killed Blue, dummy. I'm in practice mode. Shapeshift in here. It's totally safe, but I recommend turn the lights off. That way you'll be more safer. You could probably also shapeshift. Never mind. You can't actually do that. It just shows the bubble still. Never mind. And then you can also do it in a hallway if reactor or O2 is sabotaged or lights are off. Or you can also shapeshift in communications. And another spot is that you can shapeshift in this part of the hallway. As long as you're not close to a wall, no one will see you. But you can also shapeshift between here, right here. No one will see you. You can't see the player shapeshifting. But here you can see anyone that kills from there. Look. You can't see the players from over there, but you can see the player from here. I don't get why, but I guess that's how it goes. Now for Polas. So the safe place to shapeshift is, I recommend going into Specimen, because you will not, there's no vents in Specimen. Well, these are actually holes in the ground, but yeah. So there's no vents, you can shapeshift like totally, and no one will see you. As long as there's no one next to you, then you'll be fine. You can also shapeshift like in this room. Yeah, as long as you're not next to the vent, you should be fine. And I recommend not to shapeshift in this area here, because people can totally see you. But you can also shapeshift here, if you want, because it seems like a normal area. You can also shapeshift in this area as well, and I think dropshift, I think that's what it's called. You can shapeshift into storage, I might think. Yeah, I think it's safe, but I think turning off the lights is the option to do that. And you can shapeshift to here, and then you can shapeshift right between these hallways here, or you can shapeshift into like any room that has no vents. You can also shapeshift in like communications if the lights are off. You can shapeshift into weapons, and you can shapeshift anywhere as long as there's no camera spot that's on or anything. Now the next part is you'll literally be needing to go to the airship. So this map is very big. Well, not as big, but yeah. I say communications is not quite a safe room but it would be if you lock the doors, then it would be safe. But then you would have to like swipe your card to get out. I mean. Like shapeshifting here is not safe because there's a vent there. Engineers can just see what you're doing. So I recommend you to see if you would shapeshift in any place. Shapeshifting in armory would be perfect. Shapeshifting in the viewing deck, like not in this area, shapeshifting here would be perfect. And then security doesn't have a vent, but it has a camera on here, which doesn't really make sense considering like you can just see yourself. So I recommend shapeshifting here so that's really perfect. And then once you go, you also can shapeshift into electrical, which is not a vent here. You can also do it in medical, which is a safe place. Now, cargo bay may have a vent, but it's very big. You can shapeshift here. It's pretty much safe, as like because you can't see right there. As long as you just go where the vault is at, you'll be safe. Or if you like wait for the door to be closed, it might be safe. But I recommend going in the middle of there, and then yeah, any of these rooms are safe. Or you can either do it in the let me think. You can also do it in the showers. Like go here and shapeshift into B, and should be safe. And then once you can also shapeshift into any of these rooms as long as there's no vent next to them. So for example, like these two are not safe, but the other four are totally safe. Now you can also shapeshift in meeting room, because that's something you can do. Like there's no vent there, just as long as you stay away from the camera spot, you should be fine. But if someone sees you shapeshift and you killed, then you're apparently screwed. Unless you can defend yourself, which I'm not really good at doing that. Now the next place is the fungal map, which has a genius place of shapeshifting or becoming the phantom, and killing too. So you can shapeshift anywheres, because well, as long as no one's on the binoculars. I recommend a shapeshift in the jungle, because binoculars can be seen in this area, and people can see you do anything. For an example, you shapeshift into anyone, which I've never done this yet, so what we do is that, you see how shapeshift's cooldown? If your shapeshift cooldown is running out, please change into the sabotage mushroom makes up and boom, you're a different person. No one will soon know that what you are. And boom, you're like this. Also, you see these mushrooms. If you shapeshift into the mushrooms, no one will see what you are. Like, you won't be able to be seen at all. Like, if you want to shape, no one can see you. You can also kill and become invisible as the Phantom as well. Like, it's pretty genius. I've done that a couple times, and no one's found out yet. You can also do it in this area here, but I recommend doing it in the jungle. And I don't think doing it in the mining pit would be a good idea, because the zip line is where the path is at, and people could probably see you kill, vanish, or shapeshift. So I recommend not to do that. There's also another place you can go to, is like, but you get see me past there. Right? Now, as you see here, this is a drop ship, which is the crash ship. You can shapeshift here. It's totally safe as long as no one's next to you, then you'll be fine. And then, like, now if I go up the zip line, you'll see the mining pit and that dead body. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Like you see right here, like you can see that dead body. Like people can totally see you from there. So I recommend like shapeshifting is not a good idea there. Killing is not a good idea there either, unless you shapeshift it as disguise. But yeah, you can do a lot of things here. Or if you're a mushroom mix-up too, you can kill there too. And the one thing you gotta do is that becoming the Phantom, you can also. So if you're the Phantom, you can also go invisible in the mushrooms. No one can ever see you. You can never be seen at all. Ever at all. Now, for an example, what was that? You can also shapeshift in here, but I recommend. I don't know if the binoculars. I keep forgetting it's spelled with a B, not an F. But so apparently the binoculars are like apparently something to look out. Like you can go to lookout and get there, but I think shapeshifting in meeting room or the dorm is fine, but I'm not sure. But I think shapeshifting in the jungle is a perfect hunting ground to kill players, which are the crewmates. Okay, but yeah. But if you like go to the mushroom mix-up and then you can vanish. If you vanish and then the mushroom mix-up is like, you can obviously do this like differently. You can vanish anything as something you are. Like if you vanish now and then I just gotta wait for this cooldown to be done. So if you're still vanished, then you can obviously switch while you're like still invisible. I think I'm pretty sure it happened before. Like, yep, you can literally change into anyone while you're invisible, and then you like appear until you will never even know who it is. Just make sure no one sees you're vanished. Like, just make sure you are like, you gotta find people fast. Cause if they see you as that color, then they're probably gonna report you to the button immediately. So yeah, that's the tutorial of imposters. You can also do these type of killings. Also before that, we can also do this type of killing. No one will ever see you, but they will report the body though. But they won't expect it's you. But if they did see you with them last, then they probably might know it's you. But killing in the mushrooms is shapeshifting, turning invisible, and vanishing, shapeshifting, and killing is genius in these mushrooms. So yeah, that's it for the tutorial. I'll see you soon.